Hey, what's going on? It's Ryan Stewman, President, CEO of Break Free Academy, and your favorite sales blogger over at hardcorecloser.com. And this video is important because I want to talk to you about limitations. You see, really this life, this planet, has no limitations. The only limitations that you set on yourself are the limitations of the mind. Think about a guy like Jeff Bezos. Less than 2 decades ago, he was just an average guy, but he removed the limits from his life and he surpassed everybody else on the planet to become the richest person living with over $179 billion in net worth. Think about guys like Warren Buffett that took them over 65 years to make their first $1 billion. Think about another guy like Michael Hearn. He's real famous on Instagram. You might know him from American Gladiators. He's 49 years old and he's ripped to the gills, steroid free, because the only limits that we set for ourselves are in our mind. You know, this week I just finished my 9th book. And when I was in school, teachers tried to put limits on me. They told me you'll never grow up to be anything important. You'll always be a loser. You'll wind up on drugs for the rest of your life. You'll never go to college. You'll never be able to do anything correct. You're just going to be a loser. You're going to have to accept that you're going to be a blue-collar worker for the rest of your life. And they were trying to put limits on me because that's what the world does. You see, we're born with a limitless lifestyle. There's no limits on us. That's how we're born. But what happens is the people around us try to set limits on us because they are limiting themselves. But see, you got to release those limiting beliefs. Because as I wrote my 9th book, I'd be willing to bet that I can outright, out-teach, out-earn, and outperform any of those teachers, any of those principals that tried to put limits on my life. You see, years ago, I decided that there wasn't a reason why I couldn't do anything. It's all a matter of time before I accomplish it. When I set my mind to something, I don't set my mind to something and say, yes, but there's excuses. Yes, but there's limits. I set my mind to it and I do it. You have the same power. The most powerful tool on this planet is in between these skull parts right here. The most powerful tool on this planet is your ability to focus and your ability to remove personal limits and your ability to excel in whatever it is that you want. You see, the only thing that's different between Jeff Bezos and you and I is that he believed that he could make something worth $179 billion, actually $1 trillion if you count the market cap of Amazon. Something worth $1 trillion happened for the first time in history. He believed that he could go from just selling books, and he thought, if I sell books like this, I could probably sell anything. And he believed it, and he made it happen. He believed he could scale his entire business to having over 600,000 employees. And right now, he believes that he can outsource manufacturing and production to Mars. You see, there truly is no limit on what you can do in this life, except for the limit that you set yourself. But what happens is, people around us try to set limits on us, which allows us to think that those limits are real, when I'm here to tell you, you are a no-limit life liver. There are no limits on your life. There is no exception for you. It's not like God or the divine creator or the divine code or whatever you want to believe. It's not like he said, I'm going to make this person, but I'm going to limit them on the success that they could have. I'm going to limit them on the things that they want. I'm going to limit them on the lifestyle that they live. That's not what happened. You were created to live unstoppable. You were created to be unlimited. But what happens is those around you have somehow convinced you, using your own mind against you, that there's limits in your life. And I'm here to tell you there's not. You see, I was adopted at a young age. I've been divorced. I've been bankrupt. I've been addicted to drugs. I've been in and out of prison and jail my entire life. But one day I decided to stop listening to people around me. I decided to remove the limitations from my life. And from that point, I became a millionaire. I became a happily married man with 3 wonderful kids. I became a business owner. I became a best-selling author. I became a world-renowned coach and mindset. I'm a professional mindset changer. That's what I do. People come to me, I change their mind, because when you change your mind, you change your life. And what I do to change people's minds is I simply remove the limits that they have on their life. And I want to remove the limits that you have on your life, because I know we're all going through the struggle. We struggle in life. We struggle in marriage. We struggle in business. We struggle in finances. We struggle with our fitness. We struggle because that's what this world does to us. I call it the force of average. Every time you try to step up in one area of your life, the force of average tries to push you down and put you back in the struggle. Well, I found a way to beat the struggle. I found a way to hack the code on this planet, and I want to share that with you. Go over to forceofaverage.com. That's right, forceofaverage.com. Take the time out of your busy day, the distractions, everything else that goes on, and get focused on that video. Give me just an hour of your life to watch the video at forceofaverage.com, and I promise you I will change your perspective. I will change your mind. I will remove the limits from the life that you're living right now. Remove the limits from the way that you think, and I'll change your life. Just give me one chance. And guess what? It's not about me. It's about what that one chance will do for you. So go over to forceofaverage.com and allow me to remove the filters and the limits from your life. Make sure you watch other videos on this channel as well. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I constantly put out awesome, motivational, inspirational, and educational material all the time on this channel, and I want you to be a part of it. I don't want you to miss out on it. And make sure you go over to forceofaverage.com. It's some life-changing stuff for you. Catch you on the next video.